The story takes a deeply emotional turn when a young woman named Phoebe finally comes face to face with the father who abandoned her when she was just a helpless child. It all starts at a memorial service where a mysterious middle-aged man is trying to ask about the family. When pressed for his identity, he accidentally reveals his real name, Frank Buffet, before quickly trying to cover it up with a fake one. Sensing his fear, Phoebe's friend plays along, pretending to be the executor of a will, just to trap him into scheduling a private meeting at a local coffee house. Later at the coffee house, Phoebe sits down with this man, hiding her true identity at first. She begins questioning him like a cold interviewer, asking about his past marriage to a woman named Lily. She mockingly asks him if that marriage ended happily, or in the total abandonment of his wife and 2 young children. Feeling the immense pressure, the man guiltily admits to the truth. Yes, he completely abandoned them. When Phoebe pushes even further, asking if he left because of top-secret government work, or simply because he was a selfish, irresponsible man, he becomes deeply uncomfortable. Unable to handle the interrogation, the man decides to leave. But before going, he hands Phoebe a letter, asking her to give it to Lily. He explains that he wanted to talk to her at the memorial, but chickened out, fearing she would be absolutely furious with him. At this exact moment, Phoebe breaks the tragic news to him. She reveals that Lily died 17 years ago. The man is completely shattered. Struck with instant grief, he realizes he lost the chance to ever apologize. He then frantically asks, "What happened to his 2 daughters?" Phoebe calmly tells him that one of his daughters, Ursula, is working as a waitress. Then, looking him dead in the eye, she reveals the ultimate truth. She says, "And your other daughter, Phoebe, is sitting right here on this couch." The man is stunned. He looks at the beautiful woman in front of him, unable to grasp that this is the baby girl he left behind so long ago. Tears in his eyes, he asks if saying sorry would make things any better. But Phoebe coldly replies that nothing he says now will ever make a difference, and tells him to just leave. In a desperate, miserable attempt to defend himself, the man admits that he was a lousy father, who simply didn't know how to raise babies. He mentions that he even wrote a clumsy, stupid lullaby back then to put her to sleep, though it only made her cry more. As he softly sings the words of that old, forgotten lullaby, Phoebe's expression changes. She realizes that despite his massive, unforgivable mistakes, this broken man before her is indeed her real father. Although she doesn't fully forgive him yet, the heavy ice between them finally begins to melt, marking the bittersweet beginning of a long-awaited closure.